It is day 9. Day 9. Denial. I'm in a good mood. I went to see my surgeon today, so I decided I might as well do an update, because I got a couple things that he told me and that I've noticed. So let's get started. Obviously, I have a new face for me, and so it's been interesting to explore. I have realized that because of my asymmetry, my chin was over here, that my facial muscles compensated for the asymmetry, and so one side of my face is stronger than the other side of my face. So when I smile, like when I just contract my smiling muscles, this side pulls farther. And I had to work on getting that side to match the other one. I'm starting to really like my lips. My lips, I just like to touch them. I like the curve, and I like the symmetry. The symmetry is great. And it's just like, oh. And I was going through a magazine and I was just staring at people's lips and like comparing mine to theirs, and it was nice because I could like say, well, I like my lips better than her lips and stuff like that. So that was enjoyable. I've also noticed, I noticed this a while ago, but my nose, I'll turn sideways, has a little bit of an upturn now. And that's from where they pulled my top jaw out, and so that pushed my nose up. I thought originally it was all to do with swelling, but I think that it might be permanent. I don't know. So that's been interesting to try and accept that my nose is different, which I didn't expect. I expected definitely jaw, lips a little bit, teeth, but not my nose. I wasn't expecting my nose. And I liked my nose before, so I'm having to accept my new nose. I have issues with my nose right now. I can't decide if it's cute or if I look like a who. And do I want to look like a who? Is it cute to look like a who? Is it bad to look cute? I don't know. I have issues with my nose. But I have to deal with them. I have to accept my nose. So I went to the surgeon today, and he took out my stitches, which were on my cheeks. Here, you can see. No more stitches. And they're a little bit inflamed, so I had to put antibacterial cream on and stuff for a couple days. But that's not a big deal. Also, I asked my surgeon about my clicking, because I had started to get a click on this side, and he said that it was normal. It was just, he gave the analogy that my body needed to be oiled, and that the ibuprofen would do that. So just to keep doing ibuprofen, and that should oil it. So at night, I have been only doing 3 milliliters of the prescription drug, and I'm doing that along with ibuprofen. And I generally get through the night until about 7 o'clock in the morning, and then I wake up and I'm in a pretty good amount of pain, but I don't care at that point because I'm just exhausted, so I just sleep a little longer. Or if it's really bad, I'll take some ibuprofen. During the day, I do ibuprofen. I try to make it less and less. I usually end up doing 3 doses a day, and then 1 during the night. I started doing tablet ibuprofens because the liquid stuff is so disgusting. Makes you gag. And now, because I've mixed Ensure with the medicine so often, I gag when I smell Ensure because I associate it with that taste. It's just... But really, Ensure is actually quite tasty. And I put it in my milkshakes and my smoothies because it's healthy. Also, I find that I'm eating a lot of Chinese food. Chinese food seems to be very mushy. Chinese rice is really good. I had Chinese chicken noodle soup. Pretty much I eat anything that I can swallow whole, which sounds odd, but a lot of things you can actually swallow without chewing. So I've been doing that. So things are going pretty good. I'm being inventive with my food. Taking leftover rice, scrambling it into eggs, which is actually really good. Ice cream with peanut butter, that kind of stuff. Blended it up. Smoothies. Putting my medicine into the smoothies, which makes them a little more bearable. I've been having a lot of pain right along here, which I assume is where they did their incision in the bone. So especially when I smile or I contract these muscles and draw my upper lip up, it pains this area a lot. So laughing has been a big problem. The most annoying thing, I think, has been the roof of my mouth. It hurts. Whenever I swallow, I create like a suction in my mouth to like clear it, you know? When you do that when you swallow, you suck all the air out of your mouth. And every time I swallow, it feels like I'm pulling the roof of my mouth away from my skull, which is not pleasant. And it hurts. And sometimes I feel like I can hear it, like it'll like snap a little bit, and it's like it's really unpleasant. Also, my uvula, odd. My uvula has like, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm too tired, maybe because of my drugs, maybe because of my eating. I don't know. Something's wrong with my uvula. And it dangles really far and I like choke on it. It's really annoying. Especially when I'm brushing my teeth and I'm doing a lot of spitting or attempting to spit. That's when I notice it a lot because I'm doing a lot of spitting and then swallowing. That's really annoying. Cleaning has gotten better. The surgeon said that I could take my rubber bands off for eating and for cleaning. So I took them off today after I had lunch. Well, I took the rubber bands off for lunch. And then I brushed my teeth really hard. And like, with like a little tiny brush, you know those little brushes they give you to clean between your braces sometimes? I took one of those and I scrubbed in between my brackets and I scrubbed in between my teeth. And it was just like, scrub clean. It was just nasty. I felt so, ugh. It was bad. Ugh. But I'm clean now. It's beautiful. Also, I realized it's really annoying because I thought the braces were like working, but my teeth are off. So that's just under my lip. My teeth are over here, which is so annoying because now I have to go through I don't know how long of more braces to get them to move it over. I will survive. I've been really emotional. Everything just kind of built up to the point where I was just like, blah. And I finished reading Inheritance, which is The Inheritance Cycle by Christopher Paolini, and I finished it today, and I bawled so bad, and it hurt. Oh, my face. It was bad, but it was good to cry because I built up all this emotion from like my sister got married the weekend before my surgery, so I had all that emotion from her wedding, and then I go and I have jaw surgery, and my face is altered, and I don't really know what to do about myself because I'm not quite sure about my identity anymore. Like my nose, it's bothering me. I'm really emotional about my nose. Anyway, I'm in a better mood now. My emotions are going up and down. Lopsided smile. So lopsided. There we go. Ow. That hurt. Okay, bye!